So I will log here into my script case and I will run the project I've prepared to show you the options. So this is already the version 9.11. The first new that I have here is that you don't need to update the environment. There will be the same PHP version 8.1 and also for production environment. We are going to update the PHP. We are already running some tests, but it's going to be for next releases. So for this one, we are not going to update the environment. So you don't need to convert or install again Scriptcase, export, import project. You just update the version and you're going to have the new options, the new features, and it will be applied to your project just if you decide to. So it's very easy and soft, the update. I will run here my project, login screen. I have already a secured model apply it. So this presentation is more for those who already use the Scriptcase. If you are here and you don't know Scriptcase, you should request for a demo. You can talk to our salespeople on the website, because then it's going to be more for those who already uses the Scriptcase. I've applied already some features like the secured model, for example. So for those who knows, will recognize here the login screen. It's a simple one. I will log as admin, English. Admin. And here I have a simple menu, but already with the new options, with the notification. This is the first application I would like to present you, which is the new, I should say new filter, because we have this dynamic filter. If you are following the filter that we have, if you know all the filters that we have inside Scriptcase, you will remember that the advanced filter, we have different types of filter inside the grid application. So one of the filters we call advanced filter, advanced search, in fact. And this is a filter where we changed a lot of features. So before, you were not able to do dynamic stuff using the advanced search. And when we changed this filter, the dynamic filter became with no use, like became useless, because the new options that we have inside the advanced search was replacing the options that we had inside the dynamic search. So the advanced search replaced the dynamic search. So with the changes we are adding now for the dynamic search, we could call it new dynamic search. We decided to maintain the old option. So if you go here to the dynamic search, you will see that the name is the same, okay, and it will have a flag for you to decide if you're going to use the dynamic nested search or not. So this is how we are calling the new dynamic search, the dynamic nested search, okay? It means you're going to have nested conditions inside the dynamic search. So the definition of a nested filter with multiple logical operators refers to a filtering mechanism that is used in a software applications to create complex queries by combining multiple filters and multiple filters conditions, in fact, with logical operators. So if you have, for example, a simple condition, you're going to have, for example, a specific value. Name contains Maria, for example, and age 30. So if you combine with multiple logical operators, you're going to have the and the or. It was already possible, but using only the development interface. What we did with this new filter was to bring this logical operators to the end user. So now the end user will be able to create complex filters using the logical operators, and also to build this filter in a complex way. So just by enabling this flag, you're going to be able to use here the options inside the dynamic search. You have the logical operators, and then you can add fields. Okay, this is not something new, only the option here to choose the dynamic operators. So you have this option, and you have also the option to create the nested condition. So if you click here, the plus sign is going to be to add fields. If you click here, you're going to add the nested condition. So I can add here, it's like a tree, and you can build your tree to create complex filters. So you're going to have, for example, let's do one example with or. So I have this
That's pretty powerful, isn't it? Really?
yeah, I have this report with sales, and then we have countries and products, values. So let's say I want to search here, country, let's say equal to Brazil, and I will add here another field. So this field will be related to this branch. So I have, for example, order date, 2022, for example. And then I will add another one here with another country. So I can have this country and this country. Let's choose here another country. So let's say United States, United States. And again, order date 2022. So it's going to be or the main condition, and here inside each branch we are going to have the and. Okay, so apply, and we have the results. And this filter is going to be available for grid application, resume, and charts. Okay, so if we go here to the summary, we are going to see that we have, it's a better way for us to see the data here, only 2022, United States, and also the values according to our report here. So this is what this filter is doing. We can see here that we have a resume of the condition. Okay, there's also the option for you to save the filters. So you can reset here, and you can use, I have one saved here. This is with more options. I have here an or again, continent South Africa, total price greater than, and then order date 2019. Then I have continent South North America, total price, and I have here the country. So I have South America, North America, and I have another country from Europe. So this is just for me to put all this together so I can apply. And I'll have again the result. Let me show you within the summary. So I have all the countries from South America, from North America, and I have also France in the middle here. Okay, so this is more or less how you can play with this filter. We are going to send you all the documentation for you and videos showing you how to use it in detail and how you will set the options. You will note that you have already, for example, selected two options, apply it here to the filters. If you have, for example, the name with many characters here, it's going to it's going to have a break in the label. So it's I guess the layout is really nice for my opinion. It's really a nice filter. I think this
It
is
looks
going to,
scientific.
yeah, this is going to transform the to change the level of Scriptcase reports. And it was really missing, because this is now we really have a dynamic filter. This is personal opinion for, here. I don't know, Jamie, if you like
Yeah,
it.
it's very nice. It's very nice. It's actually kind of actually makes me want to go back to science class again. Uh, just because of the look of it as well. It's actually quite powerful for accounting and yeah, quite a lot. That's really, I'm actually excited for that.
Yeah, there is also another an option here, which is search modal. This is also new here inside this type of filter, which is for you to enable because we have only the view here, as we call iframe, like opening the options here inside the application. If you enable this flag, it's going to turn this option to open in a modal. So you're going to have something like this. And this is also something you can use here as an option for your dynamic search. Okay, so this is new here inside the application. And for the nested dynamic nested search, this is what I wanted to show you guys. So let me see if you have questions. Is there questions,
No,
Jamie?
everyone's. I think everyone's
No?
just
Okay.
excited, if anything, wanting to see more. So, of course, I'll be creating some videos on this and how to implement this. Moving on.
Nice.
I didn't see any date ranges there, Octavio. Is add or
Yeah, it would be
equals,
able to add, for
and then
example,
you
the
can set the
fields.
date.
You
So
can
when you
add
set the
fields.
value, when you set the values, then you could say equals the date,
Uh-huh.
for instance.
Yeah,
So
because
you could
then you are
essentially
going to
set
have
date
the
range.
same conditions here. For
Yeah.
example, if you have a date field,
Yeah, you have all the same conditions and all the same features, options, functionality that you actually have in all of the other applications. All of that is here also applied. So you're still able to save also your filters each time you've created some complex search. I'd call it a search, but I'm not even just sure if it is a search because I'm kind of seeing it more of as a dynamic search, nested grouping. Yeah, data. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. It's pretty awesome.
yeah. So as Jamie
So
said,
Nick asked if it's available everywhere. So because it will be available when the update is available, and then you will have it available in the latest version of Scriptcase.
I think he means the modal. For example, when I open here, it's small, and then it changes according to the conditions I'm adding.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I
dynamic
guess.
sizing. Yeah,
Yeah, this is
typically,
this
yeah.
is what he means. I guess this is only for this one for now. I don't know if they're going to update. If you know, they're updating the stuff inside Scriptcase, so we
Yeah.
are always improving this kind of stuff. Maybe they will apply to all the. I have to test. I don't know if it's, or I can ask the developer if he changed it everywhere or just here. I guess here for now. Yonat is asking if you can have the initial filter, apply it. Yes, the same. We had it already, so you can have it here also, the initial value. Okay. So next feature, Jamie, is there any other question?
No, just that one, but I didn't actually see where you were showing there where to apply that because I did not see that. I didn't see an option for it either.
Which one, the initial value?
Yes, to set that as the initial value. Was it a
Let me
checkbox there?
check.
Was it?
Let me check.
I did not see that. Display search condition. Search modal. Yeah, there's no option there.
Yeah, I guess it's this one here, right? But I am inside the advanced search.
Yeah, there's no new
But I
tag there
remember the
anyway.
guys mentioning that. I don't know if it's here already, but I guess there will be this option.
Scroll down on the advanced search. So I don't know if you scroll down there, but maybe it's just a lag on the screen. It could be. Not at the bottom there, no.
Or inside the fields? No.
No, that would be a bit odd, wouldn't it? Really, in the safe search, I would think, if anywhere,
Yeah,
because you're going to save
the
the search.
save search is available, but then
So, is the option not in the safe search? Because I would think if you're going to save the search, then you would set maybe the safe search as that defined option to start with. That would make sense.
yeah, but then this one is different. Is this one here, for example? You have this is the advanced search, but I guess if you can apply this for the all the date, it's going to be also available for because everything you apply here will be available for
Yeah, but
all.
that's for the field.
Yeah,
That's for the field master. That's not okay. Can you go to the safe
but I know
search?
what you mean. Then I have to
Is it
check
not
with the
there?
developers. Yes, because I know this option only here. So if you set here default
Okay.
value, but it's only available for date fields,
Okay.
not for other type of fields here. even for the advanced search, if I'm not a mistake. But
Yeah, but it wouldn't make
I
sense.
will confirm unit.
It wouldn't make any sense to me that it would be on the field though, Martha. It would make
Mm-hmm.
zero sense because if you're going to
I
combine the
see.
fields, you can have multiple fields. It makes much more sense that it would be on the safe search option that you then because you're going to build your search option.
Yeah,
You're
but
going to
then
have all
you
of
it would
your
have to set, for example, one of the saved as a default, for example. Then we would
okay.
have the same option. So you have here this option. This option to save,
Yeah.
it's new here. So I don't
Yeah.
know if you play with the rules, if there is something you can use to start with, because it's available here as well. The
Yeah, but
option
they're
to
really there. I think you should be able to select the search that you saved, and then that would then start that initial search. That's what makes sense. Okay, so next feature, I think, because I'm rambling already and maybe
okay. So
confusing everyone.
so we have this regular expression. This is also something we are going to add to this version. So if you go here, you have the option. It's available for all kind of fields. You have here the option to apply a regular expression. So you have the place to apply the expression, the modifier, and also the error message. So you'll be able to add this field by field. Then if I go here, for example, this one I have different options with the expression. So credit card, for example. Okay, if you go here, you will see that it's an error message because it's not the valid number. So it's good because you can apply here the different options in any kind of regular expression. And then there's also the option for you inside here, the field, which is a new option that we have to autocomplete, to remove the autocomplete from the browser. So this option I have here, for example, user and password. So here I have the autocomplete on. So if I try to get here an information, it is going to show here add me and all the things I was adding before. So if I go here where I have the autocomplete off, I can see that it's not showing the user. So this option is also field by field. You can access the field here and you will see the browser autocomplete. So you can turn it, if you turn it on, it's going to disable the browser autocomplete. If it's off, it's going to enable. So if you don't want to use the browser autocomplete, you should enable the flag. Okay, so this is something we are adding
That's
as
nice.
well. Yeah, this is small, but it's very useful.
Handy
Okay.
for security, that's for sure.
Then you have also the what we are calling past hours. So this past hours, it's related to the date and time fields. So you have, for example, if you want to validate that a field will not accept past hours, we had this option for date, but we didn't have for hour. So you have here the fields. For example, I have this field time. So here you can see that we have minimum time and maximum time. You can set, for example, current time, which is the option we are using here for this example. You're not going to be able to add past times. It's going to display an error message. You can also add a fixed time or maximum time as well, fixed time and current time. So this is new here for the time field and also for the date and time. This one here, you have these options, minimum time, maximum time, and you have also this new option for our value. You can define the value to be assigned to the time when it's empty. So if it's empty, you can add, for example, current time. This is also what we are doing here, using this option to show here the current time. Okay, so let me show you here the notification and menu changes. Okay, so starting with the notifications, as I said, it's going to be a model. We are calling notification model. And you have here, this is the admin view that we are having. I have added two different users to this system. I have the admin and I have one user only. And then if you go here to the admin view, you're going to see the applications where you can see the notification list. This is everything you have as your notification. Then you have the option to send messages. Okay. You're going to have the outbox where you can see all the messages you send. Then you have the tags where you can create tags to identify the messages or to group the messages. You're going to have the tags defined by user. This is going to be available for the users, and the preferences, where we're going to say if you're going to use email or SMS to notify as well. So let's test here. I'm going to open the user. Let me copy here the login. Yeah, so here we are going to log as a user. Okay. So in the user view, we have, let me change to English. Oh, the user browser was useful. Autocomplete. Okay, so this is the user we have, and you will see that the user view, it's going to have only the notification list. Okay, but this is also available for you to customize. When you are, for example, using the secured model, you are able to choose which applications you are going to allow the users to see. So if you want to have, for example, one group with managers, then you can add the applications to this group of managers. So the admins will be able to send messages, and also the managers. You choose who is going to be able to send the messages. In this case of my example here, the admin is sending the messages and the users are receiving. Okay, so we have here this new option, as I was saying, to edit the profile. This is something new we have added to the users. We have moved the option to change password and log out to the user menu. Okay, this is not something new. What's new here is the application to edit the profile. It was added to the secured model, but you can also create this application if you have a secured model already created. It's just to organize the system, and we can have this kind of view. So if you create the secured model now, it will be in this way, with the edit profile application, the change password, and the logout placed inside the user menu. So here you have the notification, and you have here the notifications that the users, that the admin sent to the user, and then you can fill the notifications. So here I have one notification with image, and I have another one as a test. So you can add the tags, you can pin, you can check as and read, delete. So normal options here for the notification. Then you have, if you are logged as admin, in this case, let's test the use. So here I'm going to log as admin. Let me change here first so I don't have to admin. Okay, let me just place it side by side here so we can see the user receiving the message. Okay, so I will send here the message as admin, send message. So test. And then here we have the options. You can send to all users of the system, including the admin. You can set here a profile. So if you set a profile, you will be able to access here an application to add the profiles or to select the profiles, and it's going to be related to a macro that we are also adding to this application. So, for example, if you want to send a system message, someone updated an application or made a payment, and you need the system to send the notification, you are going to have a macro called sec underscore send underscore notification. This is a new macro we are adding to this version as well. And using this macro and informing the profile, you're going to be able to send the system notification. So this is the option. You can also use the profiles here. And you have the custom where you can add, for example, specific users or groups. So let's say I want to send this notification to the group default, for example, and only to the admin. I don't want to send to all the users from admin group. I want to send only for the admin, or I want to send only for a specific user. So I can type here one or more users. I can pin the message on top, and I will set here the expiration. So it is using this new option. If I add here, for example, hour in the past, so now I have, it's 2 p.m. for me. If it's, sorry. So if I type here, for example, 12, it's going to say invalid data because I'm using that option I was just showing you for past hours. Okay, so I will type here tomorrow and send the message. Okay, sent successfully. And a couple of seconds later, the user is receiving here the notification, and you can see the bell here with the notification. So the message is here. I can read, or I can open. I can read here, and it will be also inside this application. If I access to see all, I will see here the notifications. Okay, so
Oh,
very
so
basic.
does the user get the notification again then when they log in? So they've got a new notification now. They log in. Do they then see the notification?
Yeah, if they are online, they will see the push notification. If they're not online, they will see only the notification here, the sign, the red point.
Okay.
Because then this option for the push, it's only when it's when the user is logged, then you can see.
Yeah. I think
Otherwise,
that answers Octavia's question anyway, because Octavia is asking about having some visual identification of a notification, which looks like there is the little red dot. Are we able to change that in any shape or form? Because it would be nice to actually change that, because yeah, a little red dot.
and also remembering that it's like the security model, so you are able to modify the applications and add some your, I don't know, personal codes if you want to change. It's all Scriptcase applications, so the idea is you to use it how it is set. But if you go here and see, you can see this is all forms and grids, so you can see the applications and apply changes if you want. It's built
Yes, it's
with
pretty much
Ajax.
yeah, so you can make any changes to it, any additions to it.
Yeah.
Change the email, of course, because a lot of the times now myself, I've been adding different email applications which are not supported with the APIs or what else. And then, yeah, so of course, any changes like that you should be able to make without any difficulties, because of course, yes, they're all in applications. I think that actually answers a few questions there anyway. It asks if it's available on mobile browsers. I take it you do see the notifications on
Yeah,
mobile?
it is available for mobile, same way we have the menu now. So
Yeah.
it's responsive. It's not an app, but it's mobile friendly, as we say.
And Rupesh, no, they will not work on the old menu. It's only for the new menu. But on the old menu,
Yeah,
you
no.
can, well, you can manually, you can build, you can, like you see here, and Marcia's just explained, this is actually a module, just like the security module. So all the applications, they're all generated from a few clicks, and then from there you can go and make any adjustments or changes that you need to the code, to the functionality,
Yeah,
and so
I
forth.
can show you here how, like basically how we can create it. So it says notification here inside the models, and then it's quite similar to the secured model, the creation steps. You will be able here to select the tables, and then Scriptcase will, if you're using secured model, Scriptcase will look the tables, look at, and fill here with all the fields and everything you need. If you're not using secured model, then you should have at least the user table, group table, and this fields, login and name, email, phone. So this is what we request for the notification. Then
So, so is it better to actually to generate the notification module before security or after security?
after secured, yeah, after secured, because then it will, as it says here, the tables and fields refer to user control and security. If you do not yet have a security model, or you can use the tables, you can create the tables manually, then use the security model or create the tables manually. So if the user don't want to use the security model, for example, you just need to create here the tables and the fields
So it should
according
be
to
pretty
the data.
straightforward.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's easier when you are using the security model because it's quite integrated to the security
yeah.
model. So
So Laharika, I hope I pronounced your name there correctly. You should be able to then just apply that then to the current menu. So I
yeah,
hope that answers your question there too.
I'll show here how it's integrated with the menu. So when you are creating the notification, you have here prefix for the applications just to identify the team. So here you can use the menu and attach the security model to the menu, or you can create a menu here. It will be the responsive menu if you create from here. Email settings you can use here to send email, so you can use the same as the security model, or you can customize here with the data, or you can use API. Then SMS is the same, and insert application to the security models. There is also this option, so it will be all included to the security models automatically. Then inside the menu application, let me get here the menu application. Okay, so here inside the menu application, we have the user menu changes, as I was showing you, with the 3 new applications. I mean, one new application, which is the profile. This is the name of the application, My Info. And you have also the option to change password and log out of the system. And here inside toolbar items, there is this new notification you can enable. If you don't want to use it, you can just disable here just by checking this option. And if it's enabled, you can, Scriptcase will bring all the options here to the menu, so you don't need to worry. It's going to be applied automatically here when you choose inside the notification model to integrate with the menu, it will be already filled here automatically with all the options. And then it will be there, as we can see here, the applications and everything you need for the notification. Okay, so this is the user menu and this is the notification option. This one here. Is there any more question about the notification model? So the idea is you to combine the security model, notification model, and menu. So the idea is you to use the three features combined so you can have this final result here that I'm presenting here. Okay, no question. Inside the menu application, we also have news regarding the layout, right? We have here the option now to create new themes for your menu. I was creating here already different themes, and you can use here, there is an option inside layout menu themes. So you can use this one to customize the menu themes. So there will be the option here for you to edit and create, quite similar to the options that we have already for buttons and application themes. So inside the menu, there is an option for you to change the font. We have added directly here, so you can choose here different fonts to the menu. And now you can also customize colors and stuff for the menu. So this is also something we are adding to this version for you to edit the themes of the menu. And regarding themes, we have also the tooltip, the new tooltip, which is the tipai.js. Let me look here the application. Tipai.js. Okay, so this is the option for you to use here for the tooltip. Then let me open this form. Tipai.js. It's applied field by field, and you be able to use here. We had already this option hint, text, pop-up, and now you have tipai. If you choose the tipai, then you have this new JS component where you can set here next to the label, next to the field. Then you have the position, if it's on top, bottom, left, right. Then time to open the tipai, time to close the tipai. So you can set here the time. You can also set here the wide. And here inside the layout, you'll be able also to change the layout. So we have already the layouts here. You can copy and it's HTML as we do with the header and footer. So you're able to customize here the tipai and change, for example, colors or so this is also something new. And then you're going to have a more modern tooltip applied to the form application. Okay. Is there more questions? Jamie?
I'm getting through them. I totally just missed that tippy though. That looked interesting. So we can change the tooltip themes of our help indicators. Now that's nice. That's pretty cool. I think that maybe I'm really excited for these features.
Yeah, we are going to prepare all the documentations, like showing step by step how, like for example, for the dynamic search, there are many options. For example, customize the buttons, and it's also possible. I saw there was a question about it, and for this menu teams, there will be also more options. That's not here yet, so they're just finishing everything, so we can release by next week, I guess, all these new features for you guys to use. So
Sorry, replying to messages there. Okay, so yes, Abel, you can actually adjust the menu. So one of the reasons why I actually like Scriptcase so much is because you have options for everything you want to do. So when you ask or point out that I don't like how the menu is positioned, you can actually change how the menu is positioned. So if you want to have the menu all at the top and no sidebar, you can just click a box and that is configured for you. The same is applied with all the themes and everything you're seeing here. This is just really a demonstration of the very default generation of all of the applications. So that's generally what happens when we show these applications off. We don't show anything fancy. It's how they are generated. So it's a real thing. So from there, you can click a few boxes here and there, and you will have the application reconfigured, usually how you want it. And with all these new features, you have more boxes to click.
yeah, well, I guess this is all. I've finished here my list. Let me just check. Yes, it's all
There
covered.
are a few requests there, Marcia, so I don't know if you want to take note of some of those.
Yeah, there will be more demos also. When we send it out, we can do like a question and answer, and then people can come with the.
Yeah. So
I'll also
Joseph, it should be
share.
available, I guess, in a week's time, Marcia. Would that be about
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
In a week's time? And then you will need an up-to-date license for that as well.
Yeah. You're also running pre-sales campaign on the website, so you can
Yeah.
get update. You can get your version updated by a lower price. So if you are not updated, you need to have the updated version to receive the new features. So if you don't have it, you can get this opportunity to update. And thank you very much, Jamie.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Sorry I didn't get to all of it, but of course, if you have anything else to add or any issues, questions, doubts, whatever it may be, of course, you can reach somebody on the scriptcase.net website. There is the chat help button there. You can always use that, and
Yeah.
somebody will be available to answer and help you with any of your questions.
Yeah.
Otherwise, until the next live session, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you very much for being here, for the questions, and I see you next time. Thank you, Jamie.
Pleasure. Thank you. Until next time. Bye bye all.
Bye bye.